The woman only tapped the old man's forehead with her finger. The next second, the old man who had been dead for 3 days came back to life. Seeing this, everyone was dumbfounded. The old man's grandson felt an even stronger pang of guilt because he had just blamed his grandfather for selling him to the woman as a servant. Now it seemed that being her servant might actually let him learn real skills. 100 years ago, the woman had promised to provide protection for the 4 great families, but she had demanded that each of them send their most outstanding descendant to serve her as a servant. It was just that the 4 great families failed to keep their promise on time. That was why the woman had come to their doors in person. As soon as he revived, the old man immediately tried to hand his grandson over to the woman as her servant. However, the woman said she had changed her mind. She would only choose one person from the 4 great families to be her servant. Upon hearing this, the grandson felt a little awkward at once. He thought the woman had not taken a fancy to him. Just then, the woman spoke again. The reason she had brought the old man back to life was that 100 years ago, she had given him a folding fan. That folding fan was related to whether she could reunite with a friend of hers, so now she wanted it back. Yet the old man told her the 4th family among the 4 great families had found out about the fan's magical powers. They had betrayed her. They had not only plotted to seize the fan she had entrusted him with, but also poisoned him with a deadly toxin. That was why the old man, who had lived for over 100 years, had died. However, the woman's servant thought the old head of the 4th family was extremely loyal and intelligent. He should not have done something to betray the woman. To find out the truth behind this, the woman decided to summon all of them to confront each other. She then waved her hand and cast a spell. Her voice traveled instantly to the residences of the 4 great families. Soon after, the great-grandfathers of the 2nd and 3rd families arrived with their respective grandsons. They begged the woman to take their grandsons in as her servants, but both grandsons were originally spoiled young masters. They were unwilling to be anyone's servants. Now seeing their great-grandfathers kneeling to a young girl and even asking them to be her servants, they immediately thought their great-grandfathers had gone mad. One of the spoiled young masters even tried to step forward to warn the woman. But just then, a letter arrived from the 4th family. The writer claimed to be the adopted son of the great-grandfather's descendants, yet he arrogantly stated that he had plotted to seize the fan. Now both the great-grandfather and his biological grandson were under his control. He told the woman to hand over the secret to using the fan at once, otherwise, he would kill the grandfather and grandson. After reading the letter, the woman was instantly amused to anger. She never thought anyone would dare to provoke her. Seeing this, the 3 old men immediately seized the opportunity. They urged their great-grandsons to go with the woman to deal with the traitor, hoping to get their grandsons a chance to prove themselves. However, the grandsons all refused one after another. That was until they saw the woman wave her hand casually. The letter instantly burst into flames and turned to ashes. The grandsons were left too shocked to speak.